Hello, my name is Fox and you're watching Den of Fools. Let's jump right in. In Week 8 of 2023 we had 99 tournaments with a total of 2,229 players and 8,765 games played. We have added an additional column which shows the number of players divided by the number of first place finishes for each faction. This week Space Marines topped the charts with 22 wins and 66 top 3 places. However, in the weighted placings they get 1 win for every 20.5 players. When compared to the World Eaters, they may have less first places this week. However, on the weighted placings, they get a first place for every 10.9 players, significantly better than the Space Marines. In fact, they have the best weighted placing in the blue group, with only the Astra Militarum and Leagues of Votann getting a weighted placing less than 20. The Ynnari have the best weighted placing in green with 8.3, being one of only 2 known factions on less than 10 players per tournament win. The only other faction that has less than 10 is Chaos Mixed, getting a first every 5 players, although they only had 5 players in total. All 25 factions managed at least 1 top 10 placing, with the Space Marines getting the most top 10s with 189. Astra Militarum get 80 top 10 placings, with Chaos Demon and Custodes getting 50. Unsurprisingly, the Space Marines are the most played faction, with 20.28% of players taking them. Astra Militarum are the second most popular faction on 7.18%. They were slightly more popular than Custodes, who were on 6.64%. It takes our resident stat guru and Ultramarine fanboy Fearless Fox many hours to collect all the data. It would be great if you could show your appreciation by liking the video. It really helps us with the God algorithm of YouTube. We have grouped the win rates by colour, with the key at the bottom of the screen. This week, Chaos Mixed tops the charts with a win rate of 60.9%, but with only 5 players. World Eaters have another strong week, topping the green group with a win rate of 56.4%. Orcs are close behind on 55.8%, with Chaos Demons next achieving a 54.1% win rate. The second most popular faction, Astra Militarum, get a win rate of 52.7%, with the third most popular faction, Custodes, getting a win rate of 50.4%. The most popular faction, Space Marines, are top of yellow with a win rate of 49.3%. There is only one faction in red this week, with the Adeptus Mechanicus getting a win rate of 34.9%. We have added an Arks of Omen win rate, which shows the win rate of all factions since the 1st of February. We chose the 1st of February as we know all tournaments are using Arks of Omen from that date. Chaos Demons have the best win rate in Arks so far, with 56%. Do you think that Chaos Demons are the best faction in Arks of Omen? Let us know in the comments. The Genestealer Cults are in second with a win rate of 55.5%. They are closely followed by Orcs in third with a win rate of 55%. The World Eaters are doing very well considering their new range was only released on the 11th of February. We have only seen their new rules in play in the last 2 weeks of stats, so their overall win rate of 52.6% is quite impressive. The third most popular faction in Arks so far, Custodes, get a win rate of 52.5%, with the Votann and Ynnari both getting a 52.3% win rate. The second most popular faction, Astra Militarum, are the last faction in green, with a win rate of 51.1%. The most popular faction, Space Marines, get a win rate of 49.1%. Stay tuned later on in the video, where we will see how the individual chapters are doing in Arks. Overall, the meta seems reasonably balanced by GW standards, with no known factions in blue or red, which is great to see. We do have some factions which are performing particularly well, and there are still some factions who are struggling. In particular, Thousand Sons are the furthest away from the mythical 50% win rate, only just getting in yellow with a win rate of 40.3%. The 2 chapters with very few players technically top the win rates, but as they are so few, the real winners are the Dark Angels. They are the most popular chapter this week, achieving an impressive win rate of 58.7%. The Iron Hands are the second most popular chapter with a win rate of 57.1%. They are the only chapters with a good amount of players in green, showing they really are a step above the rest. There are 5 more chapters which have more than 20 players this week. The Space Wolves are top of yellow with a win rate of 48.7%. The Blood Angels are just behind with a win rate of 46.3%. The Black Templars get a win rate of 44%, with the Salamanders at the bottom of yellow with a win rate of 41.7%. Fearless's favourite Blue Boys, the Ultramarines, are top of red with a win rate of 59.8%. Here we have the win rates for each chapter in Arks of Omen so far. There are 4 chapters with very few players in blue, although the Minotaurs do have more than 10 players, getting a win rate of 64.4%. Due to the low number of players of the other chapters, the Dark Angels are the top loyalists right now, although some do debate the use of the term loyalist when referring to the Dark Angels. They are the most popular chapter with 258 players taking them in Arks of Omen. Just for some context, they have more players in Arks than 15 other full factions. They have an impressive win rate of 58%. The only other chapter in green is the Iron Hands. They are the second most played chapter, and they get a win rate of 55.9%. It does look like the Iron Hands are definitely the strongest of the chapters which do not have the Rome supplement. All of the other chapters are below a 50% win rate, with 3 chapters having more than 100 players so far. The third most popular, Space Wolves, are top of yellow with a win rate of 49.5%. The Black Templars get a win rate of 45.9%, with the Blood Angels just behind on 45.7%. Just because they are only one player away from 100, Fearless's favourite Blue Boys, the Ultramarines, get a win rate of 41.4%. I'm sure it is purely coincidental that Fearless changed our colour scheme to blue and gold, which just so happens to match the Ultramarines' colour scheme. Perhaps he's compensating for something. We really do not see a huge amount of Chaos Space Marine players in Arks of Omen, so we have added the Arks so far win rate below their weekly total. The Iron Warriors top both the weekly and Arks win rates, although they do not have a huge number of players. The Emperor's Children are just the most popular Legion in Arks, getting a win rate of 43.8%. They have just one more player than the Black Legion, who have a win rate of 41.1%. Overall, Chaos Space Marines are struggling, with no warband being able to get a win rate of 50% or above in Arks of Omen. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe, check out one of the videos on screen and consider using our affiliate links in the description. Thank you for watching.